Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9 p.m. English News Edition brought to you live from RTD channel. The top stories of tonight are: Djibouti Horizon Terminal shows commitment to the children of Dariel. On the international scene, winter arrives at the gate of the winds in Gaza Strip. Welcome back in our newsroom. Under the high patronage of President Soumaïla Omar Guelleh, the second National Medical Congress opened this Thursday, yesterday, in Djibouti City. They even brought together doctors, researchers, hospital professionals, institutional actors, and international partners, all united around a single goal: shaping the future of advanced healthcare in Africa. And upon his arrival, the President of the Republic, President Soumaïla Omar Guelleh, accompanied by the First Lady and President of the National Union of Djiboutian Women, Khadra Mahmoud Haid, was welcomed by Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamel Mohamed, the Health Minister Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdillah, and the President of the Djiboutian Medical Council, Dr. Suleiman Nour Aye. Let's not forget that this high-level attendance underscore the political and strategic significance of the medical Congress. And before officially launching the proceedings, the head of state toured the various innovation stands set up for the occasion. This exhibits showcase cutting-edge medical technologies designed to support clinicians working in resource-limited environment. And during the tour, specialists briefed the president of the Republican, the First Lady, and President of UNFD, while the head of state engaged in a detailed discussion about the feasibility of implementing this innovation within Djibouti's health system and across the whole region.
xarigii allana haysta oo ugu horraysiiya kama hoosta xaajadu waxbana kama halaabane nin haliyo nin hoos waxu wataba waa laga haye noohili maantana dadkaagii kuuri waaye nin isuba dadkiisuna hubaan hawlkarnimadiisa haybad iyo karaam iyo aqoon hood iyo ayaanba ninku hagay dadkiiso dalkii horow margaarsiiyey xaligii allana haysta oo ugu horraysiiya kama hoosta xaajadu waxbana kama halaabane nin haliyo nin hoos waxu wataba waa laga haye noohili maantana dadkaagii kuuri waaye
hirarka siyaasadaha ee caalamka hareeyey halistiyo colaadaha degmada nagu The Hero State, accompanied by the First Lady, inaugurated the second edition of the International Medical Congress in Djibouti, where they receive a warm welcome from doctors, researchers, and healthcare professionals.
sidaad cilmigiyo aqoonta tacliinta sare ugu qaaday markaan suuraa yidhaahdo suugaan lagu koobi maayo taariikhda sadarka dahabkiyo sooyaanka ku qeexi doonta sawaabkuna waa ka eebe horumarka waxa sameeya dadweynaha oo saliime saxada iyo caafimaadka awoodda sidaad u saartay sidaad cilmigiyo aqoonta tacliinta sare ugu qaaday markaan suuraa yidhaahdo suugaan lagu koobi maayo taariikhda sadarka dahabkiyo.
Moving on now to Addis Ababa, where the Minister of Defense in charge of parliamentary relations, Hassan Omar Mohamed, participated in the ministerial meeting of the 17th ordinary session of the African Union's reports.
On December 11, 2025, His Excellency Hassan Omar Mohammed, Minister of Defense in charge of relations with Parliament, participated in the ministerial meeting of the 17th ordinary sessions of the Specialized Technical Committee on Defense, Safety and Security, which was held at the headquarters of the African Union in Addis Ababa. The ministerial meeting, chaired by the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Angola, Mr. João Ernesto dos Santos, followed with a series of meetings of experts from the Specialized Technical Committee and Chief of Staff, which took place from December 8 to 10, 2025. The ministerial meeting focused in particular on the validations of the report of the chairperson of the African Union Commission, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, as well as the acting report on the strategic review of the African Standby Force. In his brief address, His Excellency Hassan Omar Mohammed, Minister of Defense in charge of relations with Parliament, emphasized the crucial role of the Republic of Djibouti in regional peace and stability through its active participation in various peacekeeping missions, particularly in Somalia, by mobilizing significant human and logistical resources. The ministerial meeting concluded with the adoption of the report of the 17th ordinary session of the Specialized Technical Committee on Defense, Safety and Security. The following participated in this ministerial meeting: His Excellency Abdi Mahmoud Abe, Ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to Ethiopia.
Let's come back to the capital, where a high-level delegation from the energy group Horizon Terminal paid an official visit yesterday, Thursday, to Dariel Nursery, a leading child protection center in Djibouti under the patronage of the First Lady and President of UNFD, Khadra Mohammed Haida. The center welcomes newborns and orphans, providing them with medical care, proper nutrition, and educational support while preserving their cultural and religious identity, a reflection of the First Lady's social vision and leadership. The delegation included Hussein Sultan Luta, CEO of the Enoch Group and chairperson of Horizon International, Fahad Abdurrahman Naskar, CEO of Horizon Terminals, and Omar Kazo, Director of Horizon Djibouti Terminal. Upon arrival, the delegation was received by several government officials, including Muna Osman Adan, Minister of Women and Family Affairs, Ulufa Ismail Abdou, Minister of Social Affairs, and Yunus Ali Gedi, Minister of Energy in charge of natural resources. They emphasized the importance of the Dariel Nursery in social care and child welfare. The visitors toured the nursery facilities, including newborn care units, educational spaces, and playrooms, and had the opportunity to speak with staff members. They expressed admiration for the quality of care and children's vitality. The visit concluded with the official signing of a partnership agreement between Horizon Terminal Limited and Dariel Nursery. Taking the floor, Hussein Sultan Luta, CEO of Enoch Group and chairperson of the board of Horizon International, expressed his gratitude to the President of the Republic for giving his group the opportunity to contribute even modestly to the Dariel Nursery. He admitted that before this visit, he had not fully realized the remarkable standards achieved by the center. He highlighted the warm, family-like atmosphere and the care devoted to the children by the staff, saying he felt proud to have discovered the nursery and even prouder that his company could be part of this initiative. Mr. Luta also extended his best wishes to the entire team, stating his confidence that each staff member will achieve the highest levels of success and contribute to a promising future. He noted that wherever his group operates as an international company, it strives to support the development of local communities. He concluded by once again thanking the President for the opportunity to participate in such an important social initiative. Still with the national news, on Sunday, December 7, 2025, under the chairmanship of Dileita Mohamed Dileita, Speaker of the National Assembly of Djibouti, the first day of the technical meeting on drafting the African Model Law on climate change open, organized by the Pan-African Parliament. The session brought together parliamentary delegations from Zambia, Tunisia, and Djibouti, along with a panel of legal, environmental, and institutional experts, all contributing to the creation of a coherent and harmonized continental framework for climate governance. In his address, the speaker did not fail to emphasize that while today's meeting focused on climate change, it represents another step on the long and challenging road ahead. Other news, the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training, Mohammed Abdullah Mahyoub, has officially opened National Arabic Language Week at the National Training Center, which will run until December 18. The opening ceremony brought together prominent figures, including Naima Hassan, Director General of the National Center for Educational Training, representative from educational institution, and a diverse audience of teachers and students as well. The event began with a Quranic recitation, followed by the national anthem and cultural performances by students. This initiative is part of the preparation of International Arabic Language Day, celebrated annually on December 18, and aims to promote the use of Arabic in education and culture while strengthening its role in preserving national identity. And throughout the week, a variety of educational, cultural, and scientific activities are being held, including literary competitions, language workshops, conferences, and exhibitions, all focused on the Arabic language. Officials highlighted the National Arabic Language Week reflects the ministry's commitment. For his part, the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training highlighted the central role of Arabic in Djibouti's history and identity, describing it as a bridge connecting students with the wider world. He noted that National Arabic Language Week, supported by the Minister Mustafa Mohamed Mahmoud, offers a platform to promote the language development. He emphasized Djibouti's linguistic advantage, with the students learning multiple languages, including Arabic, French, English, Chinese, Russian, and Turkish, each fostering a distinct way of thinking. Gratitude was also expressed to the organizing committee, schools, teachers, and students as well. The Ministry of Housing, Urban Planning and Infrastructure presided over the closing ceremony of a capacity building program on data exchange and geographic information management held at Sheraton Hotel in Djibouti. The program, implemented with the support of the Japan International Cooperation Agency (JICA), was described as a key step toward modernizing regional governance in the country. After several months of work, participating government agencies were equipped with advanced technology, including a national server, drones, modern devices, a large format printer, and specialized software. At the same time, national teams were trained in geographic information system, data collection and analysis, significantly strengthening the country's technical capacities. Taking the floor, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Housing, Urban Planning and Infrastructure highlighted the successful conclusion of a capacity building program on data exchange and geographic information management in Djibouti. They both described the program, implemented with the support of JICA, as an important step toward modernizing regional governance. They noted that after several months of collaboration, government agencies had been equipped with advanced tools, and that national teams had been trained in JIC, data collection and analysis. The Secretaries General added that this achievement now provides a solid foundation for improved urban planning, a better institutional coordination. They also emphasized the development of a modern regulatory framework to structure and coordinate geospatial data management. And still with the national news, at the closing ceremony of a specialized training course for police unit leaders from the East African Standby Force took place at the International Advanced Training Institute in Criminal Police Practices. The course, which began on November 24th at the Institute, brought together trainee officers from several East African countries, including Burundi, Comoros, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Sudan, Somalia, and Uganda as well. And during the ceremony, Commissioner Ali Said Bakar, head of police for the East African Standby Force, and Commissioner Colonel Ali Mohamed Roble, representing the Chief of Staff of the National Gendarmerie, addressed the audiences. They both emphasized the crucial importance of the skills acquired during the training for tackling multinational operations and complex operational environment. Participants received their certificates from the officials in recognition of their commitment and effort throughout the training course. And during the closing ceremony, Commissioner Ali Said Bakar, head of police for the East African Standby Force, stressed the vital importance of the skill acquired during the training in addressing challenges of multinational operations and complex operational environment. Let's hear it from him.
I am greatly honored to be part of this closing ceremony of the EISF Form Police Unit Commanders Course. And it's such a privilege and honor for me to witness the successful completion of this important activity. On behalf of the EISF Director, I would like first to thank most sincerely our EISF member state for allowing you to participate in this important course. This is a true expression of their commitment to keep our valuable organization ongoing, and the government of the Republic of Djibouti for hosting this activity and provide to us excellent support, facilitation, and cooperation. I can't forget to register our gratitude to the Djibouti National Gendarmerie for the warm welcome and hospitality extended to all of us. Let me also express our gratitude to the partner, the African Union, through the African Peace APSA Architecture Program for providing the necessary funding and support, which made the EISF FPU Commander course such a resounding success. We are extremely pleased. Once again, allow me to express my gratitude to the Republic of Djibouti for hosting this course in this great institution and for the continued support toward the development of the Eastern African Standby Force.
In turn, Colonel Ali Mohamed Roble, representing the Chief of Staff of the National Gendarmerie, addressed the attendees during the closing ceremony. Let's follow.
Come to Djibouti. It is a true pleasure and an honor to address on behalf of the Chief of Staff of the National Gendarmerie and on my own behalf to extend my warmest congratulations to all of you. Your active participation, your availability, and the unwavering commitment you have demonstrated throughout these 2 weeks reflects your professionalism and your determination to strengthen your operational expertise. For many experienced in peacekeeping or peace support operations, we sincerely hope that the knowledge acquired during this training will serve as a solid foundation for your future deployment. The objective of this course were, among others, to introduce you to peace support operations and their multidimensional and integrated nature, to familiarize you with the missions, responsibilities, and operating principles of FPUs. Important training here in Djibouti. Lastly, I wish to express our gratitude to ESF Secretariat for selecting Djibouti as the host country for this important session.
Moving on to the next story, the Secretary General of the National Union of Djiboutian Women, Fatouma Moussa Abdi, led a high-level delegation including the prefect, the president of the regional council, the deputy Fatima Mohammed, to the Ubuk region, particularly to the Assassan area. According to reports, the delegation received a warm welcome upon arrival. The visit, let's not forget, was a part of the 16 days of activism campaign gender-based violence. The Secretary General of the National Union of Djiboutian Women, UNFD, Fatouma Moussa, met with local residents in the Fatiro and Assassan areas, discussing challenges related to women's empowerment and fighting against gender-based violence. Discussions were reported to raise awareness and emphasize the importance of collective action in protecting the rights of women and girls. Officials emphasized that such outreach initiatives are crucial for fostering community engagement and promoting equality. They also underlined the ongoing commitment of Djibouti's institutions to ensure the safety, dignity, and empowerment of women nationwide. Let's be reminded this event is celebrating on December 16 at the end of the year. Taking the floor, the Secretary General of the National Union of Djiboutian Women announced that on behalf of the First Lady and President of UNFD, Qadra Mahmoud Haid, she supervised a large-scale distribution of food and in-kind aid in the Fatiro and Assassan areas. According to reports, she distributed sewing machines and flour mills to local residents, while 70 families in Assassan and 100 families in Fatiro received food assistance. Local authorities and community elders were said to express their deep appreciation for this support. Following the distribution, the Secretary General of UNFD visited the urban branch office in Oboh, where she presented a check of 500,000 Djibouti franc donated by the First Lady and President of UNFD to support local initiatives promoting women's empowerment. Officials highlighted that the initiative strengthens ties between the United Nations Development Fund and the communities of Oboh region, while supporting sustainable development for women and families in the region. Moving on now to Tajura, where the Regional Council of the region held an important awareness meeting yesterday focused on preventing traffic accidents, a growing issue in the area causing significant human and material loss. The meeting was chaired by the prefect and the president of the Regional Council, with the participation of Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Dimbio, Director General of the Regional Hospital, who initiated the community-focused event. Attendees included neighborhood elders, traditional leaders, religious figures, motorcycle drivers, and law enforcement personnel from the Gendarmerie and National Police, highlighting the widespread concern for road safety and public well-being. During his address, Dr. Dimbio presented a recent emergency department statistic noting a significant increase in traffic injuries, a high proportion of serious injuries among young people, a key risk factors such as speeding, failure to wear helmets, and pedestrian negligence. He emphasized the urgent need for awareness campaigns, shared responsibility, and better coordination between authorities, communities, and health services. The prefect of the region stressed that protecting human lives is a top priority for the state and called on drivers, especially motorcyclists, to strictly follow traffic rules. A delegation from the African Agency for the Promotion of Manufactured Product in Africa visited Jura as part of a preparatory work for a fish processing plant project and the establishment of the African Fisheries Sector Union. The delegation included Mahmoud Ibrahim Ahmed, also known as Yaqub, the agency's joint coordinator. Nasro Umar Hassan officially represented the women's sector section of the African Fish Producers and Distributors Association. During the visit, the delegation reportedly met with the prefect of the Jura, Mohammed Abbas, and the president of the regional council, Omar Hussein. The meeting provided an opportunity to present the project objectives, give an update on the industrial facility, and strengthen institutional cooperation. Moving on to Dakhil now, the European Union ambassador began her visit at the prefecture, where the delegation received an official welcome accompanied by local cultural performances showcasing the region's traditional heritage. It was noted that this first stop aimed to enhance the ambassador's understandings of local administrative operations. Discussion focused on territorial priorities, including public service management, institutional coordination, and identify needs for regional development. A guided tour of the prefecture various departments provided insight into internal organization and the mechanism in place to meet the population's expectation, serving as a starting point for talks on potential EU support for improving local governance. Sources say that the second phase of the visit took place at the Dakhil Regional Council, where discussion deepened around key regional development challenges such as infrastructure, local services, territorial planning, and community initiatives. The delegation met with the local actors to gather needs, share ongoing initiatives, and highlight projects that enhance community well-being. Let's not forget that a delegation toured the council's administration facilities, gaining a clear view of international organization and regional management tools. This visit is part of a broader effort to strengthen cooperation between the European Union and the Dakhil region and to identify areas where EU support can further local development. Turning now to world news, Gaza residents are facing a particularly harsh winter as large residential areas remain in ruins. Details in this report.
A harsh winter forced Gaza to improvise shelters while awaiting reconstruction plans. Gaza residents are facing a particular harsh winter as vast residential areas remain in ruins, deprived of habitable homes. Many families are forced to seek temporary solutions to protect themselves from the cold. In this context, many residents are salvaging iron bars from the rubble of their destroyed homes, using rudimentary tools that do not always guarantee safe working conditions to build makeshift structures to support tents. These improvised shelters are then covered with or available fabric, an attempt to protect families from the rain and low temperature, while the need for permanent solutions remains urgent given the continuing deterioration of the humanitarian situation. Gazans are closely following the progress of reconstruction project expected as part of the U.S.-led peace initiative aimed at alleviating the suffering of the civilian population and preparing for a more stable future. Despite efforts to ensure a minimum level of protection, the current winter is shaping up to be one of the most challenging, as many families rely on limited resources and temporary solutions that only partially meet their basic needs in a context still marked by uncertainty.
The U.S. Senate has rejected two separate health insurance bills, one backed by Republicans and the other by Democrats. Mohammed Adan has more to tell us.
Senate rejected two proposals to prevent health insurance premium hikes. The U.S. Senate rejected the two separate bills introduced by Republicans and Democrats to address the imminent risk of disruptions to the health insurance market. This vote leaves nearly 24 million Americans at risk of a potential premium increase as early as January 1st, the expiration date of the federal subsidy that helped stabilize costs. The rejections of both proposals reflects a persistent disagreement between the two parties on the most appropriate mechanisms to support the market and ensure continued funding. Each party advocates a distinct approach to extending the aids and modalities of its implementation, with neither able to garner sufficient support in the Senate while awaiting a possible legislation solutions. Affected household and healthcare providers are expressing concern about the potential impact of ending the subsidies on costs and market stability in the coming years.
So that's it for tonight news. Thanks for being with us and have a good time.